Day 2 of the Grand Canyon. Still walking the rim trail, working my way to the Bright Angel Trailhead. Bright Angel Trailhead, yeah. The other day I was sharing with you guys just what it takes to do, that leap of faith to take action in life. Let me get this off real quick. To take action in life. Without any, remorse, without any hesitation. Just seizing what is yours. I've had a few things that I've learned on this trip that I just wanted to share with you guys. And it isn't too many things. But I've experienced different events just on the way here. And I learned a lot about different cultures, especially like Native American, Navajo, Hopi, but especially about Navajo Nation, like their rules and regulations, their beliefs, and that's always really cool to learn. I think it's important to get out there, out of your comfort zone, and learn about different cultures, learn about how different people lived. Because when you get to a place like the Grand Canyon, and this is incredibly cliche, you realize just how small we are, insignificant in this rather large world that we really just were placed here on and inhabited before animals and dinosaurs and all that really cool stuff, prehistoric times. And so I guess I'm just developing a sense of humility. I've seen a lot of life-changing things, I guess, without getting too much into it on this trip. And it just makes you really appreciate what you have and what you don't have. And I've also I've had the opportunity to meet people who have literally started from the bottom and made something of themselves, and they have successful practices and they have businesses. And it was just such an honor to be able to sit down with somebody who has that type of wisdom and knowledge, and for them to be able to impart some of their own ideas to me. So I'm always grateful for that. And just learning that no matter how you were raised and no matter how you came up, you can always choose to get out of that. They talk about a fish in the barrel, crabs in the barrel mentality. And basically that is like everything's horrible and you're just kind of stuck. I've talked to people, especially from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, because I've had friends in those, and they tell me what it's like once they start really getting successful at something. Their neighborhood starts to despise them, the people that they grew up with, the businesses that they went to. They just don't want to deal with them because they think that everybody should suffer the way that they suffer. And I'm here to tell you guys right now that we don't have to suffer anything. I mean, somebody already did that for us. And I don't want to get too preachy with you guys here, but basically we have the capabilities to take life into our own hands. And as you can see here, it's massive. I'm like an ant in comparison to how gigantic this canyon is that was home to like multiple native tribes. And I just want to encourage you guys to keep on pressing on, and that no matter what your dreams are, that you 100% can make them happen. I don't care what anybody says. There's no excuse for not being the best version of yourself possible that you can possibly be. And I was talking to this gentleman that was giving me this information, and I told him, I said, I feel like I'm over here and other people are over here because I didn't have that upbringing. It's something I've always pursued. I only have a little bit of education in that business background. And he basically told me it has to do with like an abundance and scarcity mindset. Sometimes we need that from somebody because it's something that I kind of knew, but like it didn't fully register until he had said it to me. And so, I'm excited for the next steps. I've told you guys before, I got a lot of ambitions, and my ambitions will be successful because the one thing that I've learned is our words are so powerful. Literally, whatever we speak will happen into existence because words are energy, and I went over this with you guys. We resonate at a certain frequency. So when we say certain words like, I won't have enough, or I'm just not them, one of the psychological tricks that I learned is if you see something that you enjoy, you say, I like. Because what this does is it registers that area in your brain as like an empathetic response, basically. So you see something you like. Say you like rock climbing, right? You say, I like that they rock climb, or I am a rock climber. Because basically what we're doing is we're reframing your brain. We're reframing that perception that says that you couldn't do it before. Me hiking right now, I started out hiking very little, I started out gradually. I hiked out at a state park in Michigan, and I've gradually went up, but I've always loved hiking. It's where I've felt this spiritual connection with God. It's gotten me to reverberate all these thoughts that are panhandling through my head that I haven't been able to deal with lately, And so it gives me this clarity of mind, and I absolutely love hiking. I love to share it with other people. I love seeing the wildlife. I actually just saw some female elk on the way here. There was a whole herd of them. So just wanted to get on here quick and tell you guys that you guys can do anything, that anything is possible, that our brains are basically a source of power that God literally gave us to transmit energy how we want it and when we want it. And I don't mean like you want a Mercedes-Benz, okay? Like, let's be realistic here. I'm not talking about what is it? Like the prosperity gospel, I think is what it's called. Those televangelists. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about literally taking the words and carving them into what you want for your life. And even if it isn't realistic, who's to say that it isn't possible, If you want something bad enough, you'll make a way and go out and get it. And so I just wanted to give you guys some words of encouragement. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later.